And first up this week in the USHL from the Youngstown Phantoms, he turned 19 yesterday. Happy birthday to forward Ty Loney.
Thank you. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, and happy birthday. You're still at the age where you can celebrate him, not like me.
Yeah, definitely.
19 yesterday, so happy birthday, and I guess you got a little bit of an early birthday present with the performance of your club last weekend. I mean, that is outstanding, even at home, to have to go 3 nights back to back to back and come out with W's on all 3 occasions. You really vaulted yourselves right back into the playoff run.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely big getting the 3 wins, especially near the end of the season when we are making the playoff push. So it's a lot of confidence for the team. So it was 3 big wins, definitely.
20th goal of the season. You have 32 points in 41 games, and only 7 players have hit that 20-goal plateau so far this season. And you've been on a pretty good run with 4 in your last 5 games, including a goal and a goal in the shootout against Team USA on Friday to start that big weekend. What about your recent success? It seems like you just didn't get in one of those zones right now, Ty, in terms of finding the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing with some good players, obviously. Cody Strang, and it's either Yuri Seacatch or Mike Ambrosia. And, I mean, they kind of – they're 2 really fast – or 3 really fast forwards, I guess, and they kind of get the puck to the net, and I go to the net and try to give them some room, and they give me some room. So we've been playing very well together, and they've helped me out a lot.
You mentioned Cody. He also scored in both of the games this weekend, and also contributed in the shootout win. So he's a guy that's been on a pretty good run. So you do have a situation right now where you found a home there with your line mates, and you guys seem to be complementing each other pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, Strang's a great all-around player. I mean, he's great defensively, but obviously offensively he's been putting up some really good numbers. And I was with Yuri Seacatch for most of the year, and he's just a very skilled, very finesse offensive player. I mean, he's got a really strong European style, but he's not afraid to go into the corners and do some of the dirty work around the net. So it's been fun playing with him, that's for sure.
You know, you're in a situation now where you got some experience toward the end of last season at the USHL level. What's it been like this year as you've been going through a full campaign as far as your adjustment and your comfort level, just being able to play in the league, the speed of the league, the competition, etc.? I
mean, last year, I played about 20 games in the league. That definitely helped me, gave me a lot of confidence going into this year. Made me feel a lot more comfortable. And it's a good league. I think it might have even got a little more skilled than last year. Almost, it's just it's faster, and it's just it's getting better. And I mean, everyone that's in it really wants to play. They love the game and they're having fun. So it's been a good year, definitely.
You know, you got a lot of guys that come from many time zones, crossing oceans from Europe and so forth, just to have the opportunity to be in one of those coveted USHL opportunities, and to have the opportunity, so many of them, 200 plus, 230 right now, moving on the Division I ranks. You've got a little bit of a different situation, Ty, with Youngstown being the furthest eastern outpost in the league. It's just roughly 50 miles from your hometown. That's going to make you feel a little bit more comfortable being that close to home, and hopefully it works in your favor to have a little bit of a rooting section from time to time.
Yeah. My parents try to make it to all the games they can. Same with my siblings. It's just, having them right there if anything goes wrong, or, if I need something. It's obviously, my mom can still baby me a little bit. And, just being that close to home, it's definitely comforting. I mean, it's not a big thing. That's not really a necessity, but it's definitely helped this year, that's for sure.
And the Pittsburgh area in general has been a burgeoning area going back, the success of the Penguins back in the early 90s when, by the way, your dad was a member of those teams. And it's really one of the areas that I think people are following much more closely as far as having Division I prospects. What about your playing and your growth before the USHL? How did that progress to put you in an opportunity now that you're able to play at the Tier 1 junior level and looking toward Division I college?
Well, I played mostly Double A whenever I was younger. I played a few years of Triple A as I got older, but I think my dad is a coach for most of the years. He helped me a lot. He's been through a lot of things that I'm still going through, and I've not yet been through. So he's there to guide me through a lot of those. And I think he's a great coach. He helped me out a lot with just a lot of different things on the ice, off the ice. He's really been a mentor. He's been my role model. So he's really helped me, get to where I am now, and he's still helping me along. So it's been awesome to have him there.
Yeah, great opportunity, and of course, want to tell everybody your dad is. People hear the name and they say, "Is that so and so is dad?" Well, in this case, it's true. Former NHL standout Troy Loney, who was part of those Penguin teams back in 1991 and 92, and to talk about the fact that maybe you'd have memories. This is where age comes in for me. I mean, you were really just born around the time of that second Stanley Cup, so I guess you didn't have the opportunity. You have obviously a huge plus to have your dad mentoring you and coaching you in the ranks up, but you just missed out on maybe toddling around that Penguins locker room and having an opportunity to meet guys like Mario Lemieux and Tom Barrasso and some of those guys when you were just a little guy.
Yeah, it would have been awesome to remember that. And to been a little older when that happened, but I still got to hang around. I was just not even a year old, so I don't remember anything. But having the alumni games in Pittsburgh and a few other of those team events, I got to meet a lot of the players that were on the Stanley Cup teams. It's really cool how they all come back together, and you can just tell that kind of the chemistry and the skill that they have, and they really won those Stanley Cups.
Absolutely, and I got to ask you also about one of your teammates that we interviewed earlier this season. Defenseman Scott Mayfield has been a big impact player in the league, and just what the experience is like being able to play with him.
Mayfield's obviously a great player. Whenever he's playing good, it gives our team a big boost of confidence because he's huge body, can skate the puck very well, and he's got a lot of speed. He's like a smart player. He's not putting up as many points as he did last year, not yet, but he's still working hard, and he's been a good leader on the team, and he's just really a great player. He'll get drafted, I think, pretty high this year. He's got a lot of potential. Really big kid, big reach, and a smart kid also. So I think he'll do very well in hockey.
Overall, your team starting slowly there in the Eastern Conference, but it's all about how you finish, and there has to be a great deal of confidence right now going through that Youngstown locker room with the type of move that you can continue to make in the standings and in the playoff picture.
Yeah, like you said, it's how you finish, and we're making a big push here. Obviously, Waterloo is right there behind us, and they're a few games back, so we got to make sure we try to stay on top of them and just keep playing how we can play. And Coach Carr's really helped us a lot. He's given us a lot of encouragement and a lot of heart for the guys, and we're kind of figuring out. I don't think it's too late now to really figure out what we need to play for, and we're starting to work a lot better as a team. And looking at the one goal, right now we're focused on winning every game to get the playoffs. So it's been a good experience, and it'll be fun to see how the season pans out.
And looking at this weekend and what you have ahead, you enjoyed great success with the 3 wins at home on consecutive nights last weekend, and you will manage to stay with the home cooking this weekend. Challenge of Fargo, who's had one of the best seasons in the league, one of the leaders of the Western Conference, and then you'll have an opportunity to play a Waterloo team that is just 5 points behind you right now in the race. So that's a team that is still within striking distance. Those points, you can kind of double up on those points on Saturday. Yeah,
we played Fargo once so far this year, but they're a great team. They have a lot of skilled players. They have some size. They're a great team. So it'll be fun to play against them. And obviously the Waterloo game is going to be a big one. Having it at home should help. Home ice advantage. And we played them a few weeks ago, and that was a big win. But it's just it'll be interesting how how everything works out here at the end. But obviously, a big win against them would put us up a little higher in the standings, and maybe being able to catch USA and Muskegon.
Absolutely, that would give you a little bit of separation. And looking at your roster currently in Youngstown, 14 of the Phantoms are currently committed to Division I hockey programs. You are still undecided at this point. Is still a number of options in the running right now for Utah, and do some of those other 14 guys trying to influence you in terms of what their college choices might be?
Yeah, I mean, my roommate Dylan Martinelli is going to Minnesota State, so he's kind of, I guess, helped me along where I need to go. And a lot of the other guys, they basically just tell me not to force anything. Don't make a decision too quickly. And I'm still going through a process right now. Still talking to a few schools, and just seeing how everything works out, and just trying to find the best fit for whenever, season. For whenever year I end up committing to the college. So I'm just, just looking for the right fit for right now.
Well, we wish you the best of luck in making that decision on your hockey future. And regarding your hockey present, hope that Youngstown can continue on the very strong stretch run that they have embarked on, looking toward playoff position. And I suspect just having your dad to mentor you about the college decision and the hockey decision, along with education, will be a big plus for you, since he has worked with you so well to bring you to this point. So just want to wish you really the best of luck with that, Ty, and good luck to you and the Phantoms.
All right, thank you.